Hi guys, I'm just showing to you my orchids in bloom in this month. Some of them have been blooming for some time, but I'm just showcasing to you their beauty. So anyhow, I'll start with this orchid. It's a Phalaenopsis. There's no ID. It's quite common really. Oh, come on, focus. Yeah, it's this is from the old spike there, and this is the new spike coming out. So it's still doing its thing. So this orchid is under semi-hydroponics, and yeah, so it's happy where it is. So that's the first one. The second one is this orchid. She is so pretty. I love the veining of the flower. I know it's only tiny flowers, but it's so beautiful. So yeah, this is one of the the small versions of this Phalaenopsis. So this is under just a clay pebbles, and yeah, this on this way of growing. So enjoyed it that way, so why change? I know some of my orchids are all in semi-hydro, but then if it's happy where it is at the minute, so I leave it as it is. So yeah, so it's growing well and showing off. Another orchid is this one, a Phalaenopsis, the same as Phalaenopsis. Normally the flower of this one is quite big, but I think it's probably because it suffers from, it's not too warm. So where it lives in my sunroom, but yeah, I've just moved them here just to show you all off. So that's her the flower from the old spike, and this is the new one that it grows and it's still doing its thing. Some of them are blasted, and that's the one open there, and I was just so happy that it did. I thought it's gonna blast again. So that's another orchid. The fourth orchid is this one. This is Buff's, oh, what's his name? Buff, oh god, forgot his name. I'll put it down in the screen. So yeah, isn't it glorious? It looks like a bumblebee. See? Yeah, it's so tiny, but yeah, it's so pretty. It came from it's in a bark media. I got difficulty of deciding to transfer this one in a semi-hydro, because obviously you have a look at the leaves. These leaves is caused from cold. Yeah, so I know, and I don't want it to cost a lot of trouble again, and it will adjust thing. So at the meantime, it's in a bark media. It'll soon be transferred to semi-hydro. I'll let it recover first, and have its strength to be transferred. But at the minute, I'll just have to enjoy this pretty lovely bloom, a cluster of blooms. Just look at that. Isn't it pretty? Another orchid is this orchid. It's quite dainty flowers, but my goodness, the scent. It's so beautiful. The scent of this orchid, my god, it's unbelievable. It's so beautiful. And it's in a semi-hydroponics, and yeah, I've just transplanted it into a bigger pot because it's just getting bigger and bigger. It's what's its name? It's Epidendron floribundum. So yeah, I'll put the name in the screen as well. So yeah, so this is it has been open to me a few weeks now. I can't really remember. I hope I put it down in a in a logbook, but no. Yeah, so look at that. It's so pretty. Every time it grows, it has new growth. It always shows off a spike. So every growth, one spike at a minute. So yeah, and that's it. And every time it provides me a new growth, the more have flowers. It's beautiful scent. Lovely little thing. Yeah. So yeah, that's another one. The next orchid is this Dendrobium anosmum. I had another dendron. This is taken from the mother plant, which is by the window there. Don't know if you could see it. That's the one. It has that one flowered for me quite a lot of flowers, but this is the other one, which quite late to open. It's so the scent of this as well. The scent of this overpowers the rest. But my goodness me, you know, when you get into the room and then you can just smell something, and you know it's so beautiful. If you smell this one, it's a beautiful scent. Dendrobium anosmum, that's her. She is so pretty. It's like hairy kind of thing there, and it's beautiful. She is so beautiful. Another orchid is this Sidera japonica. She is so pretty. Still in lovely blooms. I've showed her off. She's still strong, and the scent still lemony and fresh. And it's so, yeah. Oh, it's one of the must-have orchid, really, this one. And I would say maybe the rest of them. Anyhow, let's move on with another one. This another orchid behind it. It's what's its name? Phalaenopsis Jiaho pink girl. I hope I pronounce it right. Yeah, this orchid, it has a beautiful scent. Only when there is like a good sunshine, that's when the scent just come out. Oh god, I could smell this one. I could smell her. But yeah, so at the minute I can't distinctly, let me have a look. Yeah, there is a bit of a scent from it, but it lives on my windowsill by the kitchen. If there's a sunlight going through the kitchen, that's the time when the scent comes out with this orchid. And every time I go into the kitchen and if there's a sun about, and that's her showing off its scent, it's so beautiful. It's tiny, something to look about. I did not order this one through online. I've seen this from a shop, Tesco. Sometimes when you buy, when you go to an ordinary shop, you look around and, plants and things. And this one I just found when I went around at Tesco in the UK. Well, yeah, I live in the UK. Well, anyhow, yeah, so when I look around in Tesco, and every time I go in a shop, I'll see about on the orchids, on the plant section and everything, what's new, what, interests you. When I went and see it, I've noticed these leaves. You see the pattern of the leaves? And I knew that I have to have this orchid with me to take it home with me. And yeah, and I didn't even regret it after some time. I never thought that it omit a scent, even though I saw the pattern of that. And then when omit a scent, oh my goodness me. Yeah, so watch out. Anybody of you could go shopping at Tesco, watch out for those pattern leaves, orchids, Phalaenopsis orchids, and yeah, grab it. You won't regret it. This girl, it lives in semi-hydro, so there it is. Yeah, it's happy where it is. So that's a one. Another orchid has been open for quite some time. It has a lovely scent as well. It's so glorious. It looks like a plasticky. It's quite thick. Yeah, have you seen that? Look at that. It's a touch of pink in the middle of those yellow. Yeah, and a bit of a green, and how nature plays its color. It's so beautiful. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this orchid is Dendrobium Comet King. Oh yeah, dated there. It was with me since 2017. So this orchid, I have transferred it into a bigger pot as well. It's in semi-hydroponics. It was tinier cups, so yeah, so it's there. It's happy where it is at the minute. So next orchid is this Phalaenopsis Kaleidoscope. It's normally give me abundant of flowers, but not this time. But at least I got these 3 lovely flowers. Yeah, it's the pattern. Isn't it beautiful? It's got no scent, but what a lovely pattern. Yeah, it's beautiful. It lives in this. It's on just clay pot, and then with the pebbles and inside it's happy. It's look at the roots. So yeah, so that's the orchid. I don't think it's finished flowering yet. It's gonna extend its buds there, hopefully. I'm hoping so. But yeah, 3 flowers. It's okay. It still makes me happy. Next orchid is this one. It's Phalaenopsis Joy Fairytale. She is beautiful, this girl. It's right, I mean, I have to put it down. So she is pretty different. Just look at that. Looks like a star. And then see the pattern. It's only a hint of scent. It's like, yeah, something I can't explain, but some scent I'm not keen. But yeah, but it's pretty plant, pretty flower. Yeah, it's the orchid there. Isn't she pretty? Beautiful. Yeah, it's like a star. You see her? Makes me smile, really, isn't it? These orchids makes us happy. Yeah, it lives in this clay and some pebbles there. So that's where it lives. It's happy where it is, so I'm not moving it. Not until I could see signs of deterioration, or you know, when you know that your plant is not happy, you see it, the signs, the leaves is not really that stiff. There's something going on. So maybe so, but it's been there with me for quite some time. I forgot the date. It's been a long time with me, and it's been in this what's this, media. So yeah, why change when the plant is happy? I don't want any stress for them. You see, when they're happy, I'm happy. So that's a plant. One last orchid in bloom. This orchid is under bark media. There's only few orchid that lives in a bark media. So this is her. No ID. She's pretty. Yeah, there's no scent that omits, but she's beautiful. This orchid always flower, always give me flowers, surprises me all the time. You know what I mean? I thought because it normally just gave me that one, and then just so suddenly this one erupted, and I said, oh my goodness me. Sometimes it makes you like surprises you of something. Yeah, so that's the orchid there. Yeah, some of them are a bit twisted. Is it? Oh yeah, this one is twisted. So yeah, so that's all of my orchids in bloom. And I hope you enjoyed watching them. And yeah, and have a blessed day, everybody. Yes, let's be happy. And thank you for watching, and thank you for giving me your time. spare time to watch this video. And I'll say my goodbye now. Bye for now.